didn't react and it hit him on the head.
Yeah,
this was so strange.
16-20.
Under the net. It did quite well to go under the net and hit his head, though.
Look at his reaction here.
Did really well to do that. Good header.
And it's on the big screen. Lovely. We had the sniper headshot in the doubles.
We've had Chen Yufei with the losing the racket.
I can't see Jonatan Christie getting away with it. I did say banana skin for Christie.
Oh, what a reaction there from Jonatan Christie.
Good defense.
My goodness. Hanging in.
I just feel like this is Christo Popov's moment today. Oh no! Oh no! A banana skin for Jonatan Christie. Look, he's a consistent player. So close, 2 points away from getting to the final, to facing his brother again. And he was just lacking the big smash. I think he
has.
could cause Christie some problems.
First titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. There's his dad.
Nice, polite, chatty. Joshua Ho there from Australia.
Has reached the semi-finals in the last 2 editions, so looking for at least a hat-trick of those.
Wow. Last 6 events, 4 semi-finals and 1 to get as far as he did in the tournament. That is, you have to be in good form against those opponents at that level of difficulty. Aaron Shear and Sir Yik later today on court 1.
Just a small matter of that match. It plays both at the moment.
Well, there's players that kind of level and still do that. So you have to take your hat off for that ability. I still feel, my personal opinion. Watch the forehand here, just the tiniest little deception, very small. Here we go. Let's say they do keep it up. They do maintain the doubles and the singles. Let's say they stay inside the top 20 in the world, right? Let's say they both get to the world champs in those disciplines or the Olympic Games. Now, if I get this wrong, fair enough, but it's my opinion that neither of them will medal here in either singles or doubles, right?
Right.
If they focus on one or the other,
they get further.
I think the best in the world at singles. And if they say doubles, fair enough, but they're both very good singles players.
I think you only have to look at someone like
and singles.
Correct.
You've got different skills, there's different attributes you need, with technical abilities at serve, return and third shot.
Right.
A lot of the time in training for singles, how can you spend enough time practicing for those kind of doubles things for players? Christo is technically hugely gifted. If I was going to be super critical, his split's too big. Floor slightly, and ideally you want it to be about an inch or as low as possible. He leaves the floor by about 6 inches sometimes.
Wow.
And that, if he got quicker in that respect, I think he would improve slightly, and I'm not talking by much, but it would help. And it would save energy, crucially. And the second part is, if he had a bigger smash, he would hit through people more often, win matches without going to 3, that kind of thing. If he had his brother's smash, which, of course, partly relies on his brother's height, which he doesn't have. Again, in my opinion, he's naturally got the instincts for it, and I don't believe Thomas has. That's my hump. But there was a lot of injuries from some of the Danish players. Kim and Annas, weren't up there at the time, and I think was it Rasmus Kjær's partners got injured, and all sorts was going on. But still.
He's had 2 early round exits at the All England and Malaysia Opens, but a lot of first and second round exits this year.
Yeah, he's made a few finals, hasn't he, since sort of last autumn.
Yeah.
Since that All England win last year. which was pretty amazing, by the way, and all. He is hugely consistent. In fact, I had a little question for you. You put me on the spot yesterday. 3 players, current top players, have spent a pretty incredible amount of time inside the world's top 10 in the rankings.
Okay.
So if I go back 10 years,
they were still there.
2015. We can start at the big till now to date.
Okay.
To date. So name me 3.
Well, Cho Tien-chen, but he had a very brief time outside the top 10 last year.
Cho Tien-chen is 1.
Who's now trailing by 5.
If you were to put them in sort of a ranking order, who has spent the most time?
Cho Tien-chen.
Is incorrect.
Really?
Yeah.
Axelson's been there longer.
Axelson has not left the top 10 since he first got into the top 10 in January year 23 to 24. But the impressive thing for me is he's back in it again for the last almost a year. So
at 35 almost.
So he's spent 9.5 years inside the world's top 10. I mean, that you know, that is incredible.
It is.
For those 2 guys. And Christie, for me, January it's even more impressive than Cho Tien-chen. He's spent now inside the world's top 10.
Well, there's perennial top 10 players in some trouble here.
Of course. No, we haven't actually talked about it all that much this match, but we've been talking about it for 3 days now. The drift conditions out here. That's lovely. And that's partly, you know, his maturity and age.
That's a lovely shot.
Much better end. It's going to be a slightly different second game, let's say.
Oh, he's not got it. Has now. Lovely shot there by Christie, by the way. Told you it was warmer today.
Christie's t-shirt is just clung to his skin, and Popov in between points, struggling with. That's lovely as well. Well played. It's almost unemotional. It's nonplussed. You know, if you're Christo Popov, you might expect a huge, you know,
but we know why.
Business-like.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a job to do. Learn to find that back line, which is no easy task.
To adapt to it.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing about the game, the sport itself. Even the top players, there you go, another example, aggressively, he can play them flat, which means Popov can't get behind and up behind the shuttle to hit. Popov can't play an aggressive clear or an aggressive lift easily. Popov has to control the nets here, and he also needs to just be aggressive. Late decision. Yeah. Great net shot. He was such a play with that quality. Early, didn't we? So the winner of this match. Yeah, I mean, Xie Hao, who can forget that All England performance getting to the final earlier this year.
I love how that's we're going to a third then.
Yeah, I know.
It's just followed that way, isn't it? Pretty much.
We've seen quite a lot of it this week. I mean, anything can happen. It might be that Popov finds a way to play well with the drift.
Service over.
Oh, was it a question?
It's not a statement.
Ah, okay. The world, or a place where you are consistently, for example, you're going to prefer to start on the faster or slower side because of X, Y, and Z reasons. Arguably, let me just take where I'm at different places of the world where there's massive drift, and suddenly we'll stroll more there than somebody that's used to playing in that environment. I've heard, for example, junior players
No, I know.
specific to Asian players are better at it.
Because most of them will have grown up with air conditioning.
Yeah. Oi.
That was wayward. We go into the interval here.
Line judge.
It's the same thing here, and that just a little example of how these ends can make such a big difference. I know we've probably gone on about this a lot, but we cannot.
You can't ignore it.
Yeah,
you know.
It's enough.
Unfortunately, it's a big factor as to what's affecting. Oi!
But what happens in the third game is that they will both get a chance
Service over.
at the good end because they will end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a psychological battle, isn't it? Let's say 11-7 down at the break
Exactly.
in the third,
Yeah.
and still have belief that he'll come back to finish, to catch up those points before Popov, keeping in almost touching distance of Jonatan Christie here. Good defense from the Indonesians. Popov is throwing everything at him here.
Again,
Popov
three in a
was
row.
late out of that corner for some reason.
That's going to go out.
Yeah, 3 in a row with the drift behind him as well. I mean, we're talking percentages, but he's got
Players
such...
back on court.
He hit through at Lanier. It was either once or twice, I can't remember, but it was either with 2 smashes that were clean winners.
Right.
Beat Lanier. You couldn't get a racket to them.
Just twice.
Twice. Lanier beat him 5-6 times a game with the big smash. You know, so if you add 5 or 6 winning points per game to Popov's armory, how many games would he then finish earlier than he does? You know.
Oh, nice play. Yeah. This might be one of the longer rallies.
It's one of them where Popov, that point where he couldn't smash through, and in the end, hey, look at that around the back.
Love it.
He almost gave up the rally earlier with that tricky little net shot he missed. Initially, when it comes off the racket, you think it's going to go long, and that's because he's playing into the drift.
Yeah.
Same here, for example. Popov could have taken that earlier, decided to watch it, just in case it's going long.
Again.
There you go. You can give this everything and still probably won't win the game. So save some energy, save some. Look at that, all that perspiration now on the. That's a lovely shot, Bob.
11.
Another thing about this strong drift is you've got the ability to fire the disguised drop shot. Will look even more effective. It will get held up against the drift slightly and land shorter in the court.
Bobby.
Service over.
That's still
better than half.
It's still in the plus column.
It is.
It
is. But you quite generally see the better players of Christie's level get into the 60s and 70s.
But I mean, there's always context for these stats because
you're right.
Okay, let's say he's top into 3. You know, your Axelsons and your Shiyu-Chis, for example.
3.
Yes, there'll be more matches going to 3 this week than there will at your average tournament, or at least a tournament without an end-to-end drift quite as pronounced.
Popov already with more points than Christie got in the first game. That might have been out.
That's a lovely shot that was from Christie. Just a little hole. Christo Popov looks so in doubt in some of the rallies. That shot that Jonatan Christie hit up the line a moment ago, it was so confident. The end of the court just gives you that confidence over time. You can sort of do what you like, play how you want. It's almost like a training rally for him. Look at that, for example. Can't do that from this side of the court.
No.
In 10-15 minutes, he's got to go back to the more difficult side and try and put in to go and throw up at one interval not that long ago. hoping this was just maybe a clearing the throat kind of situation and not...
Yeah, I know that sounds so obvious, but, you know, just thinking back to PV Sindhu against Miyazaki yesterday. She was, what, 11-3?
11-2 or 11-3 up, wasn't she?
And that really did suck, because
to make them play differently or not be able to handle the conditions because they panic. That's the challenge. It's not necessarily the score. I think here, Popov could take some...
right.
We can assume, for example, the score might be 11-6 to Popov, right?
Right.
It probably won't be, because this is sport. Who knows what's going to happen? Everything can change. But if it is 11-6, that's even... Oi! Just playing a game of hypotheticals, though. Who really knows? I still think
Doesn't like a good hypothetical.
it could be 11-10.
Yeah.
We could still get to 18 all, 19 all, something like that, and then it's just a mental strength game to finish the match. Yeah. Around is almost more important to Popov than it is to Christie. I think that's 11-8. I think you're starting to worry. If you're at 11-6, you're probably feeling fairly confident. Good net shot.
Also, Send earlier will have gleaned, hopefully.
Was it Alvi Farhan? I can't remember. Somebody was on the worst end and just went all guns blazing, went all out attack and kept hitting.
Is that Farhan against Kunava? Is that
maybe it was the day before. Who did we watch on day one? Great net shot from Christo Popov.
Farhan and because he pushed Kunava.
Yeah, he almost sort of thought, well, it's hard to win. Oh, has he broken a string here, Christie? Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, he's got that in.
Fine with the smash. That's the session. It might be that the session is in defense, moving sideways, picking up the smash left and right. Whatever that session is, might be what you need to do for the next 10 minutes to win this section of the game. I'm on the bad end into a position where you can do that. That's the tactic. A tactic. It might not be the best tactic, but... Oh, read that well, Popov. He'd switched his feet looking for that straight lift. Good save. Getting these early chances to hit down. He still can't find a way through. Christie, though, quick. It's another cheap point, wasn't it? But again, Christie's having to... 10-5, 11-5, 11-6, something like that at the break, and a couple more points here. That will really put him in good position. No. Ends. Important few points as we come out the gate to restart this one in a few moments. It's really important, but if we are... Second game, every time, every point, scrambling in defence. I think there were a few in the second where he almost let the rally evolve to compete. Now he's got no choice. Now he has to. And every point he wins. Great work. Both of them in the mid-court. Oh, bit of win. Look at that. Superb. Popov. Christie's got to keep his nerve. So if we say Popov gets the next 5, Christie gets the next 10.
Was Anders Antonsen at the Singapore Open?
Yeah, he had a good run that week.
Yeah, he did. I think he's in a very good position here.
Oh, good shot.
Really good.
What a recovery shot from Popov. Yeah, see, he can't wind up. He can't get behind it off the floor and hit down hard. He just doesn't get given the chance. Just squeezing the court dimensions, making it so difficult for Popov. Good rally.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Must be a disaster for Popov. It's Popov this time up the court, putting pressure on the Indonesian.
Oh, again.
Clever.
Yeah, 3 points.
It is 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a funny old game. When it goes to plan, I mean, I predicted the out goes to plan, which it has really. It's the expectation of what we're about to see come to fruition. I know that sounds too harsh.
But it's not great, is it?
That's not what sport is it?
No, to come on a coin toss.
And that's be a brilliant decision in the end. But everyone
confounded everyone at the time.
For 4 days, everyone was slating Ben Stokes for the crazy decision to bowl. Anyway,
it's good you let that go.
Yeah.
It's a great position here.
A slight nervousness now in the style of Jonatan Christie. Oh, maybe not.
Over.
2 or 3 points are important. Christie needs 3 out of 4, you know, that kind of score. He needs 3 out of the next 4 rallies. Otherwise, if Popov gets 1 or 2, I think he's gone long.
Ooh, that's worth a challenge.
The conditions, I think this is... Oh, it's close. Unbelievable.
Correction.
Result, that 1 point
Yeah.
at this stage for Christo Popov. And I can't believe it was in. A shot from Christie. It's Christie. However, Popov's play in the third has been special at times. No! See, Christo can't get behind the shuttle to hit down hard. He's got to be clever here.
Did it make it over?
I can't see Jonatan Christie getting away with it. I did say banana skin for Christie.
Oh, what a reaction there from Jonatan Christie.
Good defense.
My goodness. Hanging in.
I just feel like this is Christo Popov's moment today. Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, match point, match point. Can Christie hold it together?
No, only the 5th time in his career.